Good afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 1 video. Bring you a Barraskewda team. And before we get started with today's video, excuse my voice. I'm currently positive by the bad thing. Thankfully, I don't have it too bad, though. But like good enough that I could still record a video. So let's try to get through today's video. Excuse any coughs that happen throughout the video. I don't mean to do it on purpose. But anyway, we're running a rain team by Reiki VGC, who did post this team on Twitter. I think this team is looking really fabulous. And Rain's a very underexplored niche in the current meta. Like, everyone plays with Torkoal, everyone plays with Tyranitar. Not that many people are really tickling the Pelipper too much. So here we are with a Damp Rock Pelipper running the Wide Guard, which is also kind of low-key very good in the meta. And the Hurricane with Chilling Water, which is interesting because that's another move that not a lot of people are running the meta, but is still very strong because it can act as, you know, a supportive move on a supportive Pokemon that doesn't always miss like Hydro Pump does. Now we're also running the Grass Tera Barraskewda on this team as well with Life Orb, just to go as fast as humanly possible and deal as much damage as humanly possible, while also having a nice defensive Tera type and Tera Blast in case we want to do grass type damage to opposing water type Pokemon. Of course, we're running the other Pokemon that makes it rain, Golden Go, on the team as well with the Focus Sash on this set, just to guarantee that we get at least one Make It Rain off. We have a Toxicroak here. I'm not too sold on Toxicroak, but I guess we'll see what it's going to do here. It does have Poison Jab, does have Drain Punch, does have Sucker Punch, does have Fake Out. So kind of our Fake Out support slash Assault Vest in Mon that also gets Dry Skin, so just takes advantage of being in the rain. Among Us is Among Us. And Among Us is Among Us on this team, that's for sure. Also Frigoraph with the Imprisoned Trick Room, Hyper Voice, and Helping Hand on this set. So that's another interesting one. Throat Spray, Hyper Voice does a lot of damage. And Frigoraph in general is great just to counter Trick Room, because this team doesn't really like Trick Room too much, because the main name of the game here is to go fast with Barraskewda and to one-shot things. So if the opponent's going to try to set Trick Room, we're kind of in a bad spot there. But thankfully, with the Frigoraph with Imprison and with the Among Us, just in case I don't bring the Frigoraph, we can kind of play around that Trick Room a little bit better. Regardless, that's the Rain team. If you guys are excited to see this team in action, go ahead, hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. With that said, let's get on to today's video. Well, would you look at this? I know exactly what this is. It's Berm's team. It's the Hawlucha team with Mirror Earth Hawlucha Unburdened with Swagger Grafai. Well, the good news is I know exactly what's supposed to happen, what's gonna happen. The issue is, how do I deal with it? What do I do about it? Do I just go with Barraskewda and outspeed even the Unburdened Hawlucha? That might be my only play here, actually. Do I go Trick Room in order to just undo that Unburdened boost? Do I just Fake Out and have all my problems be solved? Probably just Fake Out and have all my problems be solved. If I go Toxicroak plus Golden Go, they're kind of not in a great position there. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Just go Toxicroak, Golden Go, Pelipper, and Barraskewda in the back. Use the Barraskewda as kind of a late game sweeper rather than an early game advantage taker. But it does at least make me feel good that I know what's about to happen. Like, I can't imagine being my opponent when I was running this team on the channel, and then just seeing this Hawlucha get +2 attack and +2 speed out of nowhere. Yeah, come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. I wasn't born yesterday, Jeffrey. Just saying. Okay. I just have to Fake Out here. And I think my best Fake Out would be the Grafai right away. Mostly because the Hawlucha doesn't threaten me too much. Famous last words, but losing a Toxicroak here would actually be a little bit bad for me. It really just depends on who I want to attack here. I think just delaying the inevitable is going to be my better option. And I think I have to Terra Steel and just go for it, man. I need as much damage as I can possibly get out of this turn. I have no other option here. I got to really juice myself up. All right, they're also going to Terrasilize the Hawlucha here. So they're Terrasalizing to Flying type. We got Balloon Lucha on the field. Okay. Followed by my my Golden Go. There is still a world in which they go for the high jump kick onto my Golden Go, predicting the terrestrialization. I'm hoping that's not a world that I see, though. Nothing should be stopping me from just getting a fake out on the Grafaiai. Nice. I'm going to have to take a hit here. It's probably going to be onto... Yeah, it's going to be the acrobatics onto the Toxicroak. So I'm going to trade Toxicroak here, but hopefully I can get a lot of damage. I'm really praying on this damage. Okay, let's see something, please. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Cool. Problem averted. I think that's a fair trade for me. I think I will absolutely take that trade, and I will run with it. Nice. Sure. Okay, I think my best option now is to just go into my Barraskewda and then hard swap out my Golden Go so I can get rid of those stat drops that I do have. In comes Dragonite. Ooh. I do have Ice Fang for Dragonite. But they do have E-Speed. Which can be a little rough. And that's also a multi-scale Dragonite, if I recall correctly. So maybe what I have to do here is I have to just go for the Mudsdale spot, because we know that Mudsdale is Assault Vested on there. So it won't be clicking Protect. And we just have to go into Pelipper. And hopefully the E-Speed won't knock out my Barraskewda, since it's not going to be a Terra boosted E-Speed. Because they use the terrestrialization already. Now, I'll be honest. If I didn't know what was happening right now, I'd be at such a disadvantage. I have the advantage just by watching Pokesports videos, though. This is why you guys should always watch Pokesports videos. You should share with your friends. You don't want to be caught on the ladder in a bad matchup, right? All right, they go for the rock side, which isn't going to be fun for us at all. But I think just a nice Ice Fang. Probably Wide Guard is all we need. Should we even bother with the Wide Guard? Just go for the Hurricane. Then we go for the Hurricane here. Battle was canceled. GG, Jeff. GG's. Hawlucha isn't undefeatable. On to the next. Very standard team here. This is Series 1.jpg, if I've ever seen it. Breloom is the only scary one for me, I think. Simply because I am Rock and Rain. And Breloom does have things like priority moves and very strong grass type moves. They also do have Tailwind on their side of the field. I'm almost considering just going Trick Room, but I know that's so counterintuitive. What if, and this is just a thought, what if we go Pelipper, Barraskewda, and hope for the best? Because that bad of an option? Maybe, maybe not. I could also make the play of going for Barraskewda plus Toxicroak, then kind of deciding what I need at the time. Toxicroak isn't awful. But don't get me wrong, it's not awful. It's also not incredible. Like, I can see some reasons not to bring Toxicroak. I kind of am leaning towards an Amoonguss game this game, though. Just so I can have a switch into the Breloom if I need it, right? I think giving myself the option of that switch in is more important than the damage output or that the fake out I would get from the Toxicroak. But anyway, let's see what my opponent led with. Oh, nice hair. Hydreigon Murkrow. Don't hate this. I should be the fastest thing in existence right now. I should even be faster than if they Tailwind, so me Tailwinding isn't even a necessity right now. What am I? Flying Tera? Ooh. It's a little spicy. Like, part of me is considering, it's a very small part of me, just going for the Hurricane. What if I Hurricane and Protect turn 1? What if I don't get too aggressive? I just sit back and see what they want to do. And see if I'm allowed to get this Hurricane off. Because I'm pretty sure if they're going to throw anything, it's going to be all into my Barraskewda. It's going to be a Draco into Barraskewda if I had to guess. Yeah, okay, cool. Got that prediction right. Here's the thing. Barraskewda should still be outspeeding my opponent, even with that Tailwind. That Tailwind is actually irrelevant. Assuming I am a max speed Barraskewda, I should be fine. Now that's an assumption. I'm going to set Tailwind here. And I think I'm just going to finish off this Hydreigon. Ice Fang is a little scary because it does have a chance to miss, but should still make the magic happen. Yep. Here you go. Goodbye. Hydreigon's dealt with. Now, part of me didn't want to click Ice Fang just in case they go Steel Tera there. But if they're at half health, they're not going to want to Steel Tera at half health. Foul Play is going to hurt. Wow. That is a lot more than hurt. Foul Play is going to delete me. Well then, I have one good shot left with Barraskewda, assuming there's no priority on their side of the field, which against the Garchomp there shouldn't be. I think I'm still going to play very cautiously though. I'm going to go for the Hurricane onto the Murkrow. And I'm going to protect. And next turn, I can always start targeting down the Garchomp. Now, what I could have done is gone for Chilling Water there onto the Garchomp. That's true. But I think if I don't deal with Murkrow... Oh, even better. Okay, good. So I didn't waste my turn there. Their goal is just going to be to get rid of my Barraskewda. Or not. Predicted the Protect, maybe? Well, here's the thing. I think I got more out of this turn than they did. Oh, a lot more, actually. Because now what I got to do is I got to Wide Guard to protect my side of the field from the Garchomp. The issue is I'm still going to lose the Barraskewda anyway, so should I even bother Wide Guarding? Meh, probably not. What if I just go for the Chilling Water onto the Garchomp, followed by a Liquidation in the Rain plus Stab onto the Garchomp? I think that's my best damage output there. Withdraws Garchomp. Okay, who you got left? Who you got in the back? Golden Go? You're not going to like this, though. Golden, get out of here. Big old Liquidation onto Golden Go. Gonna live at 1 HP. Is that sashed? No sash. Wow. Okay, just lives at 1. Cool. Plus the Foul Play. I'm eating these Foul Plays for breakfast. That was a crit one there. Here's a Chilling Water. Hey, I'll take any damage that I can get. Now I actually get an extra turn of Tailwind while they don't. Now they do have the chance of setting it back up. But you know, I'm not too worried. I don't know if I should be, but I'm just not. Because all I really have to do is go for a Wide Guard and go for a Steel Tera move. They can't do damage to me if I'm clicking Wide Guard, which is the funny thing. So let's just do a lot of damage to them. How about that? Dude, I love Rain. Why is no one playing Rain as an archetype? It's so fun. At least I'm having fun. Maybe my opponent's not having fun, but I'm having an absolute blast. All right, time to Steel Tera. Now, my opponent hasn't Terra'd yet either. It might be simply because they didn't want to in front of Rain. Or they didn't want to in front of Barraskewda, because Garchomps are typically ground Terra. So it's very possible that's the reason, but regardless. We're still going to do a lot of damage. Now, they're going to Terra now, though. Okay. Interesting. I'm not too afraid. Garchomp's got the whole world on his shoulders. Here's a Wide Guard. Not today. Good luck. Not today, friends. There's a Tailwind Murkrow. Got to make sure it catches back up to us. But like I said, EQ's not going to happen. Nah, nah, nah. No, no, no. Wide Guard is so underrated in this meta, baby. So underrated. No one is affected by this EQ. Here's a max damage, make it rain with the Steel Tera onto both of their Mons. Garchomp's gonna live at 1 HP. Yo, what's with everything living at 1 HP though? Even when they're not supposed to. Okay, all I gotta do is click this exact same button again. They can't win. I click Wide Guard, I click Make It Rain, that's GG. Battle was canceled, as it should be. That was a check-in mate if I've ever seen one. GG's Jummis. Now, how does this team fare against the Dondozo Bozo? That's a very strong Dondozo team, too. Now, I'm assuming that's going to be a grass Dondozo, which is my biggest concern. Am I an Amoonguss that has Clear Smog? Thank goodness. Okay, Amoonguss has to come to this battle no matter what I do. As for the rest, though, it's kind of a toss-up. I think I'm going, like, Weeboo Rain mode right away. Or maybe I go Pelipper and Farigiraf in case they try to bring in their Trick Room package. Not Pelipper, Barraskewda, Farigiraf in case they do their Trick Room package. Bring the Pelipper in the back, and then Amoonguss is my final. I am bringing a lot of support mons, not a lot of damage dealy mons. I think one of my few damage dealy mons is going to be the Barraskewda. But we'll see how this goes. I mean, Dondozo is never a fun Pokemon to play against. You're almost always going to have a miserable time if you see one on the enemy team. And that's just the way that Dondozo go. Now, they're running pink. Is that pink Tatsugiri? Okay. Not what I expected. I think typically the orange one is the one that people go for. Pink is what? Speed? So they're going for speed. It's weird that you'd have a Dondozo that goes for speed next to trickroom.jpg. But it's fine. I guess they don't always have to go for Trick Room. But, you know, this is a just in case, right? Looking at my team, I'd want to go against my team in Trick Room. That's for sure. Because Barraskewda is outspeeding everything else otherwise. All right, Mrs. Nice Shoes. Dozo Bozo and the big scary cat. Okay. This is going to be a turn if I've ever seen one. But I'm going for Trick Room. Do I have Tera? I have Tera normal. Is it worth it though? I mean, getting the Trick Room up would be really good. This will pretty much guarantee that I can't get knockoffed. Or at least I can get knockoff, but I won't die. I think I'm going Tera normal right now. Oh, they just hard swap into the Tatsu? Really? Okay, so I still think I made a decent option. I don't think I made a bad option. I'm actually surprised that they're just going right into Tatsu there. It's a little interesting, but I should be able to take anything that the Dondozo wants to do. Mostly just going to be an order up here. I'm going to save my Barraskewda for sure. And I'm going to save my Rain for a lot later. Especially now that I'm in Trick Room, right? I made the hard swap into the Amoonguss. I got the Clear Smog. I got some plays to make. I think I'm going to come out of this turn on top. But I have to get this Trick Room up. Grass Tera? Perfect. Ideal. Don't even care. Don't even care. That's really good for me, man. That is really good. Okay. I gotta get this, this Farigirafin. Honestly, some normal Tera boosted, throat spray boosted, hyper voice boosts will be pretty good for me. Like, I'm not, I'm pretty sure I came out of this turn on top. All right, Tera Blast, Tera Grass into an Amoonguss. Eat that for breakfast. Nice. 0 damage. Here's a TR. That's why I led with Farigiraf. Now, if I would have led with anything else, I think I would have been screwed. All right, Clear Smog you. Get rid of those nice stats and just click Hyper Voice for the rest of the game. Sorry, nice try. Maybe next time. So now they're stuck as a Dondozo by itself, just constantly taking attacks from both of my Pokemon. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. And my Farigiraf is still slower than the Dondozo, even after we removed its stat boost. So that means that this is probably very invested in speed. EQ now? Whatever. Yeah, don't even care. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we dealt with Dozo. That's all we had to do. That's the thing with Dozo. Like, you can either go Steel to avoid Clear Smog, or you can go Grass to avoid Meowscarada, which kind of puts you at a crossroads there. And thankfully, we just have the better of the two, right? We have the Clear Smog, because I think the more common one is the Grass one. Okay, they're just going to try to stall out my Trick Room for a couple turns. Like I said, this shouldn't matter. This should still result in the same outcome. Now, unfortunately, I can't put the Dozo to sleep because Grass type. But as long as I can do half damage to it every single turn, we're good. We're solid. Clear Smog. And then this Hyper Voice is going to be a +1 now. Oh, come on. Don't be doing this to me, man. I know that this is my opponent's best play, but the fact that they actually got the 30% chance is making me a little upset. I mean, they can't get it again. I mean, they can, but let's be honest. How many turns of this Trick Room do I have left? I'm a little mad because I only have one turn to do damage here before my Trick Room undoes itself. Because I think I only have this next turn and then it's up. Then it's over. Yeah, one final turn. That's so silly, man. That they were able to get that. It's fine because I still should be able to set it up rather easily. Oh, that's great damage there. Actually, I think I just knock it out. I'm pretty sure I just knock it out here with the Hyper Voice. All right, let's get rid of you. Bye-bye. Awesome. Okay. My whole 5 turns of Trick Room to deal with one stupid fish. And now the dimensions return to normal. We still have the other stupid fish on the field. Now they probably go back into Meowscarada. Yeah. Don't know if I care though. Are they gonna spore the fish? Should I try to Trick Room again, or should I just let it be? And click Hyper. I think I'm gonna let it be. Because I don't want my Barraskewda to be in Trick Room. Fine. Absolutely fine. As long as I can get damage off on this Meowscarada. They go for the Flower Trick. Oh, they are Protean. Wow. Didn't expect that, because a lot more run Overgrow nowadays. I'm gonna live it though. So I still do get this Hyper Voice off on this Meowscarada. This +1 normal stab boosted Hyper Voice. I love these multipliers. Ooh, great damage. I can never complain about that damage output. Now, Meowscarada is never knocking out my Amoonguss. That's a fact. I could take this turn to knock it out, though. If I just go for the Clear Smog here. I will lose my Frigoraph no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to lose Frigoraph no matter what. So, I know this is pointless. Actually, no, I'm not even going to help him because it's pointless. The Clear Smog is going to knock out the Meowscarada. So, even if I don't do anything, I'm still knocking out Meowscarada. I'm surprised they swapped to Amoonguss, though. That much I'm very surprised by. Are they going to give my Frigoraph a chance to attack? Oh, they're just getting greedy and going for the Muddy Water. They could have missed that, and that could have cost them the game even more. But I will deal with this little friend later on. Let's get rid of the Meowscarada. It's another Pokemon, another very strong Pokemon eliminated from their side of the field. I can now go into my Barraskewda, make some things happen, and then hard swap my Pelipper out just to get the rain up. Hydreigon. They can't un-Tera the Hydreigon. Or they can't Tera the Hydreigon because they've already Tera the Dozo. So I can go into Pelipper relatively safely. Smack this thing with an Ice Fang. I think that's a decent play. Ice Fang makes some things happen. I have a feeling Liquidation still would have done more. Because Rain Boost and Stab, but it's fine. Ice Fang is still super effective on this thing. It's a lot less damage than Liquidation, though. We'll see. We'll just see. I don't expect to knock out the Hydreigon, but as long as I can get damage dealt to it, I'm feeling nice. I'm feeling pretty. Feeling good. Ice Fang onto the Hydreigon. Great damage. Can't complain about that. Gonna lose some Life Orb here. Followed by the Dark Pulse into my Barraskewda. It's gonna knock me out. It's fine. Now, as long as this is just like a simple Muddy Water, we should be cool. Yeah, it's just Muddy Water. Oh. Oh, yikes. That was a lot of damage. Hold on. I'm nervous again. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for the Hydreigon at least. And then Rage Powder here. That's my only choice. Like, I still have to knock Hydreigon out first, because the Muddy Water's at least resisted on both my Pokemon, even though it didn't look like it. It didn't look like it, but it's still technically resisted. This is what I deserve for bringing a lot of Pokemon that are Very supportive, though. It's kind of what I'm asking for here. Like, I had such a good advantage, and now I'm down to 2 support mons that are, you know, not really appreciating where we are right about now. I'd love if they can miss a Muddy Water. That'd be cool. They went for the Draco, and they connect with that Draco, and they're going to crit with that Draco. Dude, I'm going to lose this. I swear I'm going to lose this to Muddy Water, because now Muddy Water is single targeted. Oh, okay, good. I avoided. What are the odds that Muddy Water is choice locked? Theoretically speaking, if it is choice locked, I can click Wide Guard for 16 turns and make it struggle and hit itself. I think those odds are high. I think those odds are high. Are they choice locked? Nope. Oh my goodness, but they're missing again. Well, they're not choice locked at all. I lose, man. Yikes, okay. GG, I don't win. This is the world's most unlucky player. I don't even knock it out. Oh my goodness, and they're confused. My opponent is having a bad time. Hurricane again. Smack yourself. Oh, that would be so unfortunate. I deserve to lose. I deserve to lose. I can't even pretend like I've earned that victory. I played well, don't get me wrong, but that stupid little fish should have been able to beat me. Holy garbage. GG's. Gardevoir in our last battle for today. This team is stupid weak terrain, dude. All I gotta do is bring Pelipper, bring Barraskewda, ignore the fact that they have Rotom on their team. Probably shouldn't do that, but I'm doing it anyway. And definitely Golden Go, right? Maybe Golden Go Tox. Tox, like, Loki does pretty decently into this. My biggest concern is actually the Scizor. Because unironically, my best way to deal with Scizor is Barraskewda. And that's not typically a good thing. If, like, your best way to deal with Scizor is Barraskewda, then you are not in a good place right now. But it's okay, I think. Oh, they also do have Kilowattrel that I kind of just, like, overlooked and ignored completely. Maybe I should try to force a Tailwind this game. I think so. I think I could try to force a Tailwind this game. Honestly, anything can happen this battle, and I'll be content with the video. Because at this point, like, I can't get any luckier than the last game. Just trying to call that my opponent is choice, just for them to swap moves on me and miss two turns in a row and then hit themselves in the face with the confusion, dude. Oh, it's so unlucky. All right, enough about last game. It's time for this game. They're gonna lead with a Rotom and double Electric Types. Not in a good place. Am not in a good place. But if they're gonna click Tailwind, I also have to click Tailwind, right? Or I could click Wide Guard, assuming that they're going to click Discharge. Yeah, I'm clicking Tailwind. Or do I just Preserve? Yeah, I'm going to go into Toxicroak here. I got the Rain up already, which is all that I really need. And I'm going to Terrastalize, Tera Blast the Rotom, and try to get rid of it this turn. Even if they Tailwind, I outspeed. Because Barraskewda is just that dumb. As long as they don't have the way to change the weather, it doesn't matter. Oh, I love the texture on Barraskewda. I just noticed it. It actually has scales this generation. 10 out of 10 design Pokemon. Thank you for changing the models. All right, time to Terra Grass ourselves. They're going to be so confident in this play that they're not going to expect this Terra Grass, I don't think. Yeah. Grasscewda. I got a Flowercewda. Run away. I now photosynthesize. All right, big old Tera Blast into the Rotom. Oh, poor thing. There's no way they live, right? Yo, this team. Reiki, what have you done? What have you done, friend? They do just Tailwind. Listen, I'm okay with that. Because again, that Tailwind doesn't change much. And now what I have to do is just click Fake Out this next turn. When it comes to Barraskewda, you don't have to win the game with the Barraskewda. You just have to take as many of your opponent's Pokemon down before the Barraskewda goes down. So if I can get a cheeky Fake Out plus Liquidation onto somebody here, I'm content. Okay, my opponent's communicating. I'm assuming they're just trying to consider what they do next when it comes to this Barraskewda. Garchomp is their answer. I think I have to Fake Out the Kilowattrel. Because I don't want to get Flying type attacked. And then just go for the Liquidation onto Kilowattrel. That was a good play. What do they do here? Just EQ? That was a very good play by my opponent. I can respect that play. They probably just EQ here. That's fine because I still do have Wide Guard on my Pelipper. And I have a feeling that this could be a Disc-Quake combination. And if it is, then we deal with it, right? All right, it's going to one-shot my Toxicroak there. And still do half health the Barraskewda. Yeah, we have to go into Pelipper and we have to click Wide Guard. That should make my opponent feel a little bit bad. I can ignore this Garchomp because all of Garchomp's scary moves are spread moves. So if I just click Wide Guard here and go for Liquidation onto the bird like I was intending last turn, I'm not trying to say we will be A-okay, but we should be A-okay. We should be able to one-shot a Kilowattrel, assuming it doesn't have a Sash anywhere. Now, what would have been nice is getting rid of that Sash last turn, but it's just not the case. But again, if they're clicking Discharge plus EQ, we're fine. Oh, they might be expecting the Wide Guard, though. That was a very defensive switch. They might totally be expecting the Wide Guard, then. I think I lose this. If they're going to make that switch like that, they're expecting the Wide Guard. Oh, and they have T-Bolt. Yikes, and they outspeed. Okay. Can I one-shot this here? Dang it, it's sashed. I was banking on it not being sashed, but since it is... Oh, we're in trouble. I think I gotta make it rain and protect Barraskewda. Yeah, it's the only way. I gotta keep the Barraskewda alive. Barraskewda is very important to me here. Their Tailwind should be running out this turn, too. And my rain, I'm damp rocked on this rain. So this rain will be up for 8 turns. So my speed's not going anywhere anytime soon. They go for the Protect. Oh my goodness, they're so annoying with that Protect, man. I also protect Barraskewda. I think they're attacking to the Barraskewda spot, though. Yeah, okay, good. Got that right. I might have to double protect. Unless, hold on, unless the Tailwind runs out this turn. If the Tailwind runs out this turn, we have a chance. A very good chance, actually. I thought it would do more damage than that, though. It does run out, okay. So all we gotta do is make it rain. And stop the Kilowattrel somehow. Here's a problem. I'm not going to knock out the Hydreigon. Actually, I might. It's going to be single targeted. Hold on. I might be able to. If it's a single target and make it rain, I might be able to knock out Hydreigon, even though I'm at -1. Because the math kind of matches out there. We'll see, though. Fingers crossed. Can I even outspeed Hydreigon? Nope. Heat Wave. Golden Go avoids. Unfortunately, the Barraskewda goes down. This is bad, because that means that I have to crit the Garchomp to win. Oh, that was an interesting. That was a smart play. Oh, they get some Life Orb chip here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna knock them out with Make It Rain, but I think I needed the Barraskewda to win this game because now I'm -2. So like I said, as I have to get a crit here. I have to get not even one crit. Actually, I do have to get just one. No. Do I though? I think what I should have done was just attack Hydreigon with Barraskewda. Maybe that was the play instead. They're going to Tailwind anyway. Okay, it's fine. No matter what, I have to click Make It Rain. I don't have an option. I have Focus Sash. I'll live 1 EQ. Yo, dude, they're going for Tera EQ. Jeez. Like I said, I have Sash. I will live 1 EQ. I need to crit this. Make It Rain. There's no other way I win here at all. So, Hacks Gods, you graced me in the last game. Will you grace me this game? Nope. I think there was a win con here that I missed, though. Wait, real talk, I also just outsped Garchomp, so I get another chance to crit here. I get one more chance. All right, okay. Before I start saying what I could have done better, I'm going to go for my final chance. My final chance of critting. Also not it. Okay. GG's, Garchomp. Yeah, I think my win con here would have been if I Barraskewda the Hydreigon with an Ice Fang, knocking out the Hydreigon. They would have been forced to Tailwind with the Kilowattrel. So that would have been a no damage turn on Kilowattrel. So my Barraskewda would have been safe, and then I would have gone for the Make It Rain onto the Kilowattrel, which would have definitely knocked it out. Then it would have been a Golden Go and a Barraskewda versus a Garchomp. That's where I messed up. That's definitely where I messed up. The win con was there. I didn't see it. Anyways, go ahead and get you guys that rental. And here you have the rental for the Barraskewda team by Reiki VGC. Also, I love the team ID is just JMADRE, which means J Mom in Spanish. I guess that's actually a funny coincidence since the game does take place in Spain and Portugal. Anyway, the team performed very well, and I think I think there's definitely a place in the meta for Barraskewda and for Pelipper. Now, were there instances where we were in a bad spot? Absolutely. But I feel like there were more instances where we were just able to sweep the team or just put ourselves in advantageous positions. So there's something here with this team. And I think these collective 6 mesh together very well. The one spot that I'm not too convinced about is this Toxicroak spot. I think there are better fighting types that you could stick in this spot. I think there are better fake out users you could stick in this spot. So I don't know which those are. I'm not trying to say Toxicroak did awfully in today's video. It did have a nice fake out when we were going against the Hawlucha team. But the other times we brought it, it just kind of died. And it feels like the Assault Vest doesn't even do much for it as well. So, hey, that's just my opinion. I feel like every other Pokemon on this team had a role to fill, and they filled that role incredibly well. Regardless, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Also, check out Reiki VGC. Links to their stuff will be down below in the description. With that said, I'm Kevin Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.